Dude, pointed stick.
Pointed stick! Pointed stick!
Pointed stick.
Pointed stick.
Pointed stick?
Pointed stick!
Whoa, pointed stick.
That pointed stick.
Pointed stick!
Stick. We don't have any time for your trolling behavior on this channel. It just isn't welcome here. And so, good riddance to you.
All right. So this is pretty random. I didn't really expect to do anything tonight, but something interesting came across, and I was like, well, I guess. I mean, it's really stupid. But I figured, I got time. So let's show something really stupid. And as long as I can remember how to do this. Let's share the screen. I believe it's this one. So this is only 6 days old. Only 6 days old. It's an AI generated thing, I guess, made by India. So you look at this, like the Paris, it's got some weird writing there. That shit don't even look like the Paris, right? It's like a balloon. In front of the Paris is like a giant balloon type thing. They don't even look like it. Some of these words aren't even words, right? They're just not words. They're just whatever. It's just AI slop. And this video, though, is about Vegas. And it was put out by, let's see, who is this? They want you to subscribe to this shit. You're crazy. Viralverse AI. Viralverse AI. So this is what we're looking at. What we're looking at now. So I watched a little bit of this and I kind of gave up on it.
लास वेगस, जहां रोशनी, संगीत और जश्न हर रात का हिस्सा होते हैं, लेकिन एक रात.
Do those look like a bunch of country music fans? And what's up with this chick's face, dude? Like, how do we get the person from The Mask in this footage here? And what the fuck is up with this chick's like head melting into this dude's armpit or some shit? Like, whose arm even is it? What the fuck, dude? Yeah, he's got some travel time still. And that is not the Mandalay Bay. I don't know what the fuck hotel this is. It looks kind of like Mandalay Bay, but fuck me. Anyway.
सब कुछ बदल गया. 1 अक्टूबर 2017. एक ऐसा हमला जिसे आज भी अमेरिका नहीं भूला.
I could see if this came out like right after, people would be like, aha, I knew the Saudis were there. This isn't even Saudi. This is, I think, India. But dudes in suits. Yeah, not seeing that at a country concert. That's weird.
ये कहानी है उस रात की जब गोलियों की गूंज ने संगीत को खामोश कर दिया. ये है वायरलवर्स AI. और अब चलिए कहानी शुरू करते हैं.
नमस्कार. आज हम एक ऐसी
Like, what is this? Like, that doesn't say Mandalay Bay. What the fuck is that? I don't know what's going on here, man. I'm kind of lost on this right here, but it's interesting. It's fucking funny.
घटना पर
But they go through and they have like little scenes like this. I mean, if we had this kind of definition on some of these photos, holy shit, we'd be in good shape. But this ain't even the right stage, dude. I mean, they got the tents right in the back. Well, no, that should be the Coca-Cola booth, but there were tents that looked like that on the other side. That's something. They got the cowboy hats right, at least. They're not wearing suits and shit. I don't know. A bunch of people praying, I guess. Mecca, some shit. It's fucking weird, man. I mean, the background looks legit. The background actually, well, no, it doesn't, dude, because there's no fence there, dude. That fence is ridiculous. But yeah, I was watching this. I was like, what is this, dude? I was like, come on, Mandalay Bay. It says Mandalay Bay. You could have at least used real photo from it, but like you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should have been a broken window right here, and you should obviously see a broken window right about here. No, not there. I wouldn't be surprised if Hoover doesn't use this as fucking aha. I told you the window's not broken. Starts using this fucking image. Oh, this fake ass image. Another fake image, yeah, obviously. The Mandalay Bay does not end right there. Oh my god, the Mandalay Bay is not an L shape, dude. It's got 3 fucking wings. Oh shit. Like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if Hoover fucking focuses in on this as aha, I told you the window's not broken. Oh, crazy shit. That guy's running. Had a weird fence here that yeah, that's not a thing. Not sure. Yeah. Why I think there's a fence there. I mean, this is like high def shit, man. I mean, almost looks like it could be legit, but yeah, obviously, considering everything else, it's obviously not. I mean, yeah. What else we got here? That is not legit either, even though it looks yeah, it looks like a scene from what was that? What was that movie where everyone just disappeared and all their shit was just left behind? The Believers or some crazy shit like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what that looks like to me. Anyway, but I figured, you know, this. Oh, well, that's a real picture. That is actually a picture. Another. Yeah, that looks legit. Yeah, everything looks legit. Looks zoomed in, so it's all grainy. Another fake Mandalay Bay picture. This all the people praying. This is, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they got that from. That's creepy. I don't know if that was a legit picture because I didn't visit a lot of the memorials in the opening days. Bump stock, right? So I don't know if that's a legit picture of a bump stock. I mean, I'm trying to think because I kind of know how they're used, but I don't know if that's a legit picture of bump stock. I don't think it is. But I don't know. I'm not a gun guy. Yeah, no. That might be a legit picture. Probably is. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So down at the bottom there. One of 2 shooters windows. Okay, so that window looks new. So this is after it was fixed, I guess. I got a picture afterwards. Yeah, so yeah, get a little bit of that. I don't see, but you know what? Nah, because there should be something here. There should be something there. That's not. I don't think that's legit. I don't think it's a legit picture either. Anyway, so I just thought that was kind of entertaining and stupid at the same time. And I wouldn't be surprised if those end up getting used by some other weird shit. So one thing I've never shared, I figured I would because I kind of watched it tonight, and I figured I'd show this guy. I don't remember this guy's channel name. Man, I wish I did. It's like it was weird. It was like Poker Jitsu or something like that. I don't remember. But I actually got in contact with this guy at one point. So I want to play a little bit of this. You know, like I said, I've never shared this with anybody. But I found this a long time ago. And I don't even know if this guy still has a channel, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, he was my ex-girlfriend's, we used to watch all these poker guys play video poker because she was into that too. So this was one of the guys that, you know, she's actually the one that contacted him, and I kind of talked to him through her. Anyway, I'll play this. And it'll all make sense in a minute why I'm playing this.
You get to be a fly on the wall while I talk to a fellow player, and we have a pretty frank discussion about a number of things, including my biggest one-day session loss, I guess.
So this guy's he's a big poker player, video poker player. Makes a lot of, I think he does all right. He seems like he does he does actually win a little bit, which was why I originally started watching him. But then again, I don't know how much he loses, and I've never really paid attention too much to see exactly how much he's losing versus how much he's winning, because he would have streams where he would lose big, and then you have streams where he'd win big. So it's hard to say.
At a property, among a bunch of other things, including Stephen Paddock.
Now that's like a big what the fuck moment. And this was probably, I'm trying to think, man, this was probably 2022, 2021, maybe 2021. When I saw this, when he posted this.
I used to see all the time who was a really advanced video poker player.
Bob Dancer,
The guy who shot up everybody from here.
Stephen Paddock.
Yeah, we used to see him all over town. Always with a multiplier tour and everything.
Yeah, he was in a lot of contests and stuff. Drawings.
Big Cosmo player.
Was he?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that guy.
The intelligence agency.
So now we're going, I don't know why we went into Tim Pool there, but basically, this dude said something about he ran into him, Stephen Paddock, and basically explaining how he, I don't know if you heard all the audio on that or not, but the audio was kind of interesting. So I'm going to play it again real quick.
You know who I used to see all the time who was a really advanced video poker player?
Bob Dancer.
The guy who shot up everybody from here.
Stephen Paddock.
Yeah, we used to see him all over town.
So there you go, right there. Big professional poker player. He says, he's a big time professional poker player, and they used to see him all around town, which is interesting. It's interesting. It's background.
Always with a multiplier tour and everything.
Yeah, he was in a lot of contests and stuff.
He's in a lot of contests and stuff. It's interesting.
Drawings.
Big Cosmo player.
He's a big Cosmo player, obviously. And right here, it's going to cut out, which is weird because it just cuts out.
Was he? Yeah. As a matter of fact, that guy.
Matter of fact, that guy, and then all of a sudden it cuts out. So I asked this dude. I said, I got a hold of him. I said, hey man, what was said after that? And he said, oh, nothing much. I was like, well, I'm just curious. And I told him what I was doing. And I'm like, I just want to know, what is the full context of this? What did this guy actually say? What do you have to say? And basically, this guy gave me a rundown of why he thinks Paddock did it. And his rundown was basically on par with the getting back at the casinos. And, and he explained how, and he did in his videos too, he explained this, all the time, how he felt that the casinos were screwing him because, he does the same thing. He's a video poker player. And he was, he just explained how, he said, my theory on what happened was he felt like the casinos were screwing him and he was trying to get revenge on the casinos, on Vegas in general. And, is what it is. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to the individual. But that was kind of, I said, this is something I've never actually shared with anybody. So one more thing, and I'm hoping this doesn't have like doxing information or anything like that. And if it does, I'll just kill the stream because nobody's watching right now anyway. But I was looking through my videos today. StreamYard stuff. And I was looking at this video, right? This was a video that got taken down And it got taken down because of supposedly showing gun violence and all that sort of shit. I got a couple comments on it, so I was going to go through the comments and see what was said about this video. And I was going to watch it again because the guy put out a lot of what do you call it? A lot of timestamps saying, you know, watch at this point, watch at that point, whatever. And so the idea was to go back and check that out. And real quick here, I want to get my thing up here. Get my second screen up so I can actually make sure that this is working. Get my second screen up. Yeah, it's working. All right, cool. All right, so here we go. This video, let's see, does it have anything crazy on it? No, it doesn't really. It just has the title. Part 4, I was just watching random videos, and it says that it's copyrighted. Why is it copyrighted? Which is weird, because this video got taken down not for copyright. This video got taken down because of the because of showing a weapon in the video, and that weapon was being held by a cop, which is weird, and it never got fired. Which, yeah, YouTube's got stupid rules. And so look at this, and we got you know, kind of the breakdown of what's going on here. Let me do this so it's a little bigger. So copyright claims in your video will not affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. Copyright claims in your video don't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. There's no visibility restrictions. Collab viral hog shots ring out at Las Vegas Festival. And all these videos I was showing were on LVSA's channel. So it's LVSA's stuff that I'm burgling. And, you know, I don't care. I really don't care. You see details, and it's got the point. Let's see, 44 and 41 minutes in. So we can see at some point where the copyright was. The copyrighted footage. That's grainy, man. He aimed that right at Mandalay Bay. So for some reason, somebody is running around copywriting this. And they're going to copyright this video too, which is fine. I don't care. I'm not monetized, so I don't give a shit. But strange. This one here, impact on video. If you become a member of the YouTube, this claim may affect your ability to monetize the video. Yeah, I don't care. But this one, 20, it's the same people. This collab viral hog, 22, 23, and 53. So right about here somewhere. What am I watching? Can I watch this one? I was actually interested in this video too. I remember because one of the stories I heard from somebody who was there said they hid behind some army trucks for a short, brief minute or whatever. And I kind of wanted to see if I could see him in the video. So I was kind of interested in that. And I never did. I never caught him. But but yeah, I got copyrighted on that shit. What the hell is that about? I don't really understand why I'm getting copyrighted on these videos. What are the army guys? Like who went out and got this company, this collab viral hog, to start copywriting videos that were put out there on the Vegas shooting? And two different videos. It's two different videos from the same bullshit. That's weird, man. It's really weird. because I don't know if those are from the same person. I'd have to ask LVSA on that, but I'm not sure. But that's really kind of strange. So what I really wanted to do, and the reason discard changes, care, is I was going to look at the comments here, and unfortunately, it's not showing them. So here's the video in its entirety. Let's see what we got here. Was that the Tall Ace Spades video that I was watching? Oh shit. Shows tab. I'm gonna go into this now. Anyway, so let me see real quick because I gotta find the comments on this because they're not coming up on the YouTube is just a pain in the ass. So this is part 4. Let's see. A lady in the blue dress, if one frame into what is this? Jeez, I can't read. Going blind. People, 2613 was shot by a single from the north bleacher section just after the end of volley 4. Check it out in the original video. So 26 and I don't even know what video the original video was anymore. It's 2613. I'm filming this thing. Get down. Okay, so he's talking about that lady. Let's see, 26. That's not her. You got a fucking idiot telling you to get down. He's standing there filming. Idiot. Oh, there she is. The dude's standing up filming this thing. Get down. I said the same thing. Oh shit. Well, you know, my opinions don't change much. Okay, that girl, he might be right. I don't know. Like, I don't know exactly how much research she's done on this. Again, there's a comment under the video that I can't get through the studio. I have to freaking go into my own damn video and watch it like, you know, like everybody else would, just to see the comments on it, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But I guess it's possible. I know there is a girl that dies in a blue dress, and that's not her. She and the commenter is Seventh Son. He's been around for a long time, and I think he's been around since the beginning of all this. But he started commenting. He threw a bunch of comments on this video, so I kind of wanted to address them, and I actually wanted to kind of go back and watch because, you know, he leaves timestamps, so he did some homework on this. There is a lady that dies in a blue dress that is in the autopsy reports. That's not the one I'm thinking of, because that is we see her later, and we see her get on an ambulance right in front of the apartment, and we do see her get in an ambulance. She is saying that she was shot and she's having problems breathing, and yeah, and I'm just putting 2 and 2 together because she's wearing the exact same clothes as the autopsy. So to me, I'm thinking that's the person. She was shot in the back and it went through her lung. So I'm guessing that's the same person. And I don't know if he's confusing these people or if it's someone. Oh God, dude, why did I stop? Yeah, okay. I did not need to stop at that fucking moment. But anyway, so that's, I don't know if he's got the same person in mind or if it's somebody else. So what else we got? 1859, that area would take, let's see. So well, he says a lady in the blue dress at one frame into 2813 was shot by a single from the north bleacher direction just after end of volley 4. Check out the original vid. Okay, I don't know what in the original vid would show that. I don't know. Because this is the whole video. I didn't alter these at all. I watched all the way through them. So whatever he's talking about should be in here. Just after the end of Volley 4, check out the original vid, 18:18:59. That area would take up an hour video. I don't know what that means. I really don't. 18, it must be something I said. 18:18:59 seconds. Yeah, I must have stopped and said some shit. Oh, these little cello fuckers. I remember these fuckers.
If you guys don't know, right here next to the strip, Route 91.
Why would that take up an hour vid, man? I don't understand. That's just me calling him a cholo.
By the festival, there were some gunshots. If somebody out there is over there, let me know. Oh, shit. You could hear the fucking gunshots, yo, guys. Yo, be safe if you're out by the strip. Be safe.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. All right. So let's wait. Let me see what I'm saying after this, because you might be talking about everything I'm going to go into here. Yeah. Over there by the airport.
Once again, guys, if you guys are near the strip, there was a shooting at Route 91 Festival. Do not come near here. All I heard was gunshots, a machine gun. One person did tell me from the festival that they were hearing somebody perform. They were seeing somebody perform. The lights turned off, and they heard a fireworks pretty much, and ended up being.
Oh, okay. So you went out gate 6, huh? So that's yeah. Okay, so that's me talking to I forget who was in the God, I can't remember names anymore. But yeah, somebody was in the chat talking about where he was when all this went down. You know what's weird about this though is that single shot. I'm wondering what the time frame is on this. If it's possible to figure that out as far as when he was actually doing this filming.
Yo, what's going on?
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you hear the motherfucking gunshots going.
I remember these guys. Oh, these little cello fuckers. I remember these fuckers.
If you guys don't know, right here next to the strip, Route 91 by the festival, there were some gunshots. If somebody out there is over there, let me know. Oh, shit. You could hear the fucking gunshots, yo, guys. Yo, be safe if you're out by the strip.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's a way to. I mean, I could time them out probably. Figure out when those shots were. I know where he's at, I think. And I think I've actually been in the exact spot he's in. I believe this is where I had an Uber pick me up one night from Mandalay, but I'm not positive.
Strip, be safe.
Oh, okay. So I think that's what's going on. On at 3240, that area would take up an hour vid. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what he's talking about here. Let's see. So 3240. I don't know what he's asking about here. Okay. Is he talking about the girl in the dress? In the blue dress. I'm back tomorrow.
Mira, mira cómo están.
Quédate aquí adentro, están llegando muchos packs.
Ay, Jesucristo, Dios, cuán frío, Dios mío. Ay, Jesús.
All I'm seeing is dudes so far. And man, I don't know if those guys made it. It's actually kind of an interesting part of the vid. Even though I know YouTube's going to love this. Close tonight, me replaying this shit. People. You got to go home and deal with it.
Y déjame decir, tiene que haber saltado aquí porque este hospital todo el mundo vino para acá.
It's going to be a while. It's always chaos reacting to your own damn videos, man. This is fucking weird. I'm back tomorrow.
Mira, mira.
What is that?
This guy.
Wish I knew what hospitals was too.
Ay, Jesucristo, Dios, cuánto herido, Dios mío. Ay, Jesús. Chica, yo creo que esto fue algo más que tiro. Esto está muy mucho. Esto fue un terrorista o algo que hizo algo.
Yeah, I wish I knew what hospital that was. I could probably go in the comments. Maybe someone figured that out. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about there because it's not related to the blue dress. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Carlos Arias witness interview. Michael Resninsky. Yeah, I remember him. Something about 48 seconds in and Lebe footage. But is he talking about an interview? Or is he talking about what I put up? Still waiting on the no, he's talking about let me see if I can find that. Let's minimize this. No screen. We can get rid of this Let's see if I can find oh yeah, well that's always great when you spell YouTube wrong and it gives you some fucking random ass link. Let's see, so I just got virus to hell off that one. Let's see. Carlos Arias. Carlos Arias witness interview. Michael, yeah, so that's it. I seem to remember this one. I don't know why, but I seem to remember this one.
It's something out of a fucking movie. He's like, come outside.
Oh, this is the guy. Okay, all right. He says 48 seconds in. There's some 48 seconds in.
So me, my DJ, and then him, we can walk outside. As soon as we walk outside, this fucker went and did the second run of bullets. And all you hear is dum 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 dum. And we're over here like ducking down because you couldn't tell if it was right here, but it also sounded like if it
Okay, my apologies, not Cholos, DJs.
was right here. So we were looking around like, where the fuck is it coming from? And as it was going, we knew it was bad because we could hear everybody screaming. And not only that, we stayed quiet because I told him, shut up, stay quiet.
No, you didn't say it on the video, but all right. It said 48 seconds in. There's something here.
And we could hear the dum, 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 and then you could hear the you could hear bullets ricochet. Like you could hear that shit. By that point, we're like, dude, let's go inside. When I went and opened the door,
I'm wondering who's interviewing him. I mean, it kind of looks like some streamers you got in Vegas. I can't remember the name of their channel that kind of do the walk around stuff, but I'm not sure because their backs are to me.
I looked out that way and
he said 48 seconds in, man. I don't know what you want me to see here.
By that point, we're like, dude, let's go inside. When I went and opened the door.
Or is he might be talking about something else. Here, let me see. Comments are always difficult because they get kind of screwball. But I guess that was the guy who did that interview. Because he's got, let's see, Las Vegas shooting, Mandalay Bay footage. See if we can find it. Yeah, that doesn't come up with. I mean, it comes up with a lot, but it comes up with a bunch of shit. You don't know which one to click on this. I'm just gonna show it because man, this is I'm sorry, bro, but if you watch this video, oops, I don't know what you're trying to lead me to here, because I mean, you got a bunch of them here. You got a shit ton of these videos, and I don't know which one you're trying to lead me to. So, Lower East Side Educational Fund. Okay, dude, it's an interesting name for a channel. So yeah, I don't know exactly what you're trying to tell me here, as far as that goes. I said if you watch this, said I can tell you exactly where Volley 7 and Volley 6 landed. You just say go. I told him to tell me. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so there was that. That's kind of all I really wanted to go look at, because I'm just curious about his comments. The comments he had there. What else did I do? I have anything else here? Real quick, I'm gonna look at my my videos here and try and figure out if I have anything else here that I haven't really shown, or anything else with possibly a copyright strike. I don't know. Let's see. Copyright. Yeah, I got another copyright strike on this one. From let's see. Oh, Jason Aldean. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually does make sense. That yeah, I don't have a problem with that. There's Viral Hog again. Doing some more shenanigans. I'm wondering if Viral Hog is just because it says collab DRM. I wonder if Viral Hog is just one of these companies that just goes out and copyrights the shit out of everything and asks questions later. One of those things where you have to do something to stop it. Otherwise, they just take your funding from everything that you use random people's stuff for. I wonder, because I got a copyright on this one. Conspiracy stuff. It's not for kids, dude. I don't make videos for kids, people. Let me see. I'm going to show this real quick. Again, this is my dashboard. So let's see, copyright. Let's see what got copyright here. Another one, Bites the Dust. Oh, by Queen. When did this play? Wow. Oh my god, dude. I got copyrighted for that. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Nice. Yeah. Go and copyright me again for that shit. Which that's interesting, because that's that does kind of lead me to something here, which I'm kind of curious about. I don't know. I mean, people have kind of gone off the rails on this stuff. But it kind of makes me wonder who was wearing a body cam. I mean, I don't think it really matters all that much anymore, to be completely honest. But it is interesting it's an interesting question, because yeah, you can still, do the FOIA thing on some of this stuff. I don't know if you're going to get a response like I did anymore. I think that's a dead story. I think that's over. I think now they're going to be very tight-lipped with everything that they put out until they end up with another set of people doing that stuff. You know, it took 7.5 years for them to filter through that department to the point where we actually could get anything from them. You know, for all these people to not know what the hell was going on that night. And, you know, you can throw conspiracies behind that all you want if you want to, but you know, it's, to me, it's like it seems like the new guard had no idea what the old guard was doing with this as far as this footage and stuff goes. So they're a little more lenient, but I think now they just learned their fucking lesson that they shouldn't be.
The guy that locked these out, I told to bring him down. I don't know.
Let's see. It's a good picture of Levi. Is that Levi? I think that's Levi, right? Looks like Levi.
30. I would go to
Where's the camera at? Where's your camera at, Levi?
30. Since we own this elevator,
Okay. I think it should be. Oh God, it should be what on his is it on his helmet?
Get up that elevator. I think
yeah, this footage, the problem is this footage is so grainy. And I don't know if this is the way the footage was handed out or if it's just because uploading it to YouTube, then it goes into 780p, at least on mine. I think it's running at 780p right now. Let's see. Quality 480. Oof, yeah, 480. That's why this looks like fucking ass. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to see who's wearing a little freaking piece of plastic on their shoulder. Yeah, it's going to be almost impossible. I mean, those guys look like they are. I don't know where they went though. We're going to find out, I guess. We got time. I can watch it.
I believe. Yep. It may have locked out when he came down. I know. I don't know why I lost this second maintenance guy. Everything's locked.
Okay, so you see a body cam, whoever this guy is. He's got his body cam on his shoulder right there.
We locked everything out. I just lost both my maintenance guys.
So that guy had one, for sure. This dude doesn't. Not that I can see at all. Looks like a no. The girl here does. She's got it looks like it at least. It looks like she's got one up there.
I think we ought to wait until we get a plan. I don't think we should.
Damn, he's even got the little tie going on, man. It says LVMPD. This guy's fancy. It's fancy. Oh, at 3 stripes? Is that a sergeant? Is that a sergeant? I think it's a sergeant, isn't it?
Should start right away since we don't have shooting right now. I believe that we have them. I don't know. I think
the armor on this guy, where's his camera at? It's hard to say, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
I don't see one on him except, well, the helmet. That could be one mounted to his helmet.
I just think we need communication with those guys up there. Because we might have the 2 guys locked down on 29 and 32. Because I think they were shooting on 32, they were shooting down the hall.
God, she looks like she's 13. But I can't tell, where it's at on her.
Wait, the officers when they got there.
Yeah, it's hard to say if she's wearing one or not.
So I'm assuming he didn't get out.
Yeah, she does. She has one on. For sure. It's right there.
Say that again? Yeah, there's officers on 32 and
this dopey looking dude, he don't have one. Neither of these guys looks like guy in the black, he might. It's hard to say.
And I believe they went up, they were going to go up to 29.
That guy definitely has one, for sure. So let's do the Levi stuff. Oh, that's right. We're gonna have a problem with Levi because Levi doesn't start soon enough. I don't know what I was thinking there. And it's funny, but you know what's interesting about that? Let's go back to where we just were with that. If I can figure out where the hell that's at. What video that was that I just watched. Oh my god. What the hell? Give me a sec here. Gonna have to open another tab for this. Okay, so let's go check out this. Okay, so 34. All right. So at least this gives us some context as to who Levi was with at the time that he went up, because we don't. What's always been interesting is we don't have a lot of footage of Levi going up there.
We need the maintenance guy. I don't know where he went, but we need him back.
These guys are so lost.
We got another. Hey, you got keys? Next guy with keys.
So Levi go up in that group?
We got another. Hey, you got keys?
I can't tell, but I'm guessing Levi went up in that group. He had to have been the first group. I don't see him though.
Next guy with keys.
Oh shit. I heard Levi. I don't know what that's about. I don't see Levi in this group, so he went up with them. So there were people with body cams in that elevator. Man, if this guy would just like pan over, dude. I get he's guarding the rear here, but man, come on. Let's see. There is a video that might help a little bit. And I haven't watched her videos in a very long time. Let's see. I believe that's what she called it. And of course it didn't do it. Damn it. Come on. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Shit. What I'm doing is I'm looking up Lady Justice's channel. She actually did a really good. Okay. Yeah. As much as she hates me, she did a really good job on her little documentary she did. She did a really good job on it. So I'm not going to play her video in its entirety without asking for permission. But okay, so we're in that same footage that we just watched, I believe. There's our boy. There he is. Okay. All right. Not sure where this footage came from. There he is. Okay. So yeah, it's hard to say if there's any body cams in this because it said this is replaying footage that was already ass in the first place, and it just makes it even more ass as it gets replayed. But I just want to find the snapshots that she had. Honestly, I'd like to see who was in the elevator with them. And that's a breach. So yeah, there's a big, massive footage without Levi Hancock in it. And that's problematic. What I would like to see, here, I'd like to see if anybody, any of the cops that were with him in the elevator had body cams. And if we could get those body cams. So, if there's something to be hidden, right? That's Levi Hancock footage, because I know that's going to be a kind of a prevailing thing here or theme. If there's something to be hidden with him, all we have is the Bitsco footage of him and some of this other stuff like what we just watched. But and that was why she made this video originally, and that's why Levi came under such scrutiny, is because within this community, right? Because she made this video, and it was actually, like I said, it's a very good video. It's a great video, man. Like I said, as much as she has an issue with me, she did a really good job in this video. But and I'm gonna get off of this. So I don't want to piss her off anymore than I have to. But let me kill this tab. And so what I'd like to see is basically, do we have any other video footage of Levi, right? So if they are hiding something, if there's a reason to hide something within the story, the episode of Levi Hancock from that night, then if we have other body cams that have him in it, we may actually be able to see what happened with Levi Hancock throughout the night. Now, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not gonna bug the LVMPD for any more footage because it was too expensive for what we got. It's not really worth it financially, and it really didn't yield anything major, in my opinion. And it did pose a couple questions, like I said, but it didn't move the needle. So that was kind of frustrating. And just looking for somebody who had footage of Levi Hancock from the other end, it's like, fuck, I don't know if I give a shit enough to, see some guy ride an elevator with Levi Hancock. I don't know if I care about that, but that would be interesting to me. I think that'd be very interesting to me to see the entire journey there. And if they are hiding something, then, it would be within that, that would be something where it'd be interesting just to see the response, right? So, and I know that now it's all fucked up because the response is going to be negative regardless of what you ask for. I mean, you ask for anything, it's going to be fucking a negative response. But with this event, if this hadn't been the case and this hadn't been an issue, it'd be interesting just to ask for the footage and see what happens, and not even worry about paying for it, not even worry about getting it, because you probably won't anyway, unless you could get the somehow the media to attack the LVMPD and actually ask for what they were promised in the first place. But I don't think that's going to happen because I don't think the media gives a shit, to be honest with you. They did a 5-second blurb, about it, and that's pretty much it. And I don't even know why they did that, to be honest with you. I kind of wish they didn't, and actually I really wish they didn't, and I wish they just didn't give a shit anymore at this point. But like I said, it would be interesting just to call the LVMPD and say, I want Matchko or whoever the fuck it happens to be, his body cam footage from that night, and see what kind of response you get. Right, something with Levi in the elevator with this guy, going up with this guy, and whoever it happens to be, I don't know these cops' names, so I'm just throwing one out there that I know, and asking if can we have that footage, man? And they're probably going to ask you, they're probably going to get pretty hostile. I'm guessing the answer you're going to get now is just straight up like, no, you can have what's in the file, and we're not giving any other footage out or something of that nature. But if we didn't have all the drama with the media and stuff like that, you could ask for that footage. And if they say straight up no, then you're kind of like, okay, what are we hiding here? Why? This isn't going to show anything supposedly that's a big deal. It's going to show them going up in an elevator, and who really gives a fuck about that? It's going to show Levi Hancock from another angle. Who gives a fuck about that? Like, why should anyone care if there's nothing to hide? But again, I think those bridges are burned. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm definitely not going to call my the person that I talked to at the LVMPD and talk to her again, because that's, like I said, I think that bridge is burned at this point. Anyway, I think that's it. I think I was just going to go through a few little things here. I was kind of bored and figured I'd run through some nonsense, try to look at the what this person was trying to tell me on the last stream. But again, brother, if you watch this, like, I don't know, I think I'll leave this up. I wasn't planning on leaving this up, but if you watch this, I mean, I don't know what you're trying to point me to. I really don't. I don't know if you're trying to take, if you're trying to show me other vids. LVMPD 872, release 31. Now, let me look this up real quick, if I can find it, because he does talk about another release here. It's release 31. I think it's blasting my ear. Release 31, 872. 872, that's this one. Again, I don't know if this is exactly what he's talking about, but if it is, let's play it. Let's check it out. And he's talking about 32 minutes and 40 seconds into this. And what did he respond here on at 32:40 Las Vegas shooting? I mean, I don't know. The thread started about the lady in the dress. I don't know.
Just want this night to be over. You guys check the cars? Yeah.
32:40. Yeah, I mean, if this is the video you're pointing me at, this is 32:40. I don't know what you're trying to tell me here.
I checked him over in that lot. I saw nothing. This one looks like it's been hit.
Hey, can Control 017.
Oh, that's what he's saying. There's a car that was shot.
17. Please advise on the area channels that you have SWAT snipers that are just east of the Mandalay Bay. We have some patrol guys with rifles maneuvering towards us.
So this is 11:40 at night. All right. Okay, so 10:15 we had the end of the shooting, which means that place was pretty much cleared out. It was done. how this car got in this lot, that's questionable.
By the names on this channel, we have SWAT snipers east of Mandalay Bay with rifles. SWAT snipers east of the Mandalay Bay with rifles.
Huh.
Please push that out to all channels because they're still moving. Copy that.
All right. Well, that's something to dig into a little bit here. So let's look at the map of the Mandalay Bay here and find out where we're at. Because I know I kind of have an idea where we're at. I just want to see. Oops. I just kind of want to see what the angle is here for this. Okay, so let's kill this real quick because that is interesting. That's an interesting find. I see what he's saying. I don't know. You know, he didn't mention what he was looking at, what I was supposed to be looking at, but I do understand what he's trying to go for here. What do we got? We got, I believe. God, where's the McDonald's? The McDonald's was. Am I turned around? No. Yeah, the McDonald's is down here, I think. I didn't even know there was a Shell gas station right there. I did not realize there was a Shell gas station right there. These are the tanks, right? Yeah, those are the tanks right there. Shit, you know what? Like, because this is the through wings of the Mandalay Bay. You know, they're not very visible on this because of the way this map is. But I believe these are through wings. So, yeah. So where the tram shoots out, that's the north wing right there. This would be what the two is this? No, this ain't 200. This is the. Oh my god, why am I'm so turned around here. I'm turned around as fuck right now. Am I right? Yeah. So, yeah, because that's a venue. So McDonald's is right here somewhere. So that's north. So he was shooting up this way, and he had the one this way. There's a Shell gas station down here. He could not hit the Shell gas station. But if he was in the 200 wing, he could hit the fucking Shell gas station right here. He had an Arco up here. That was too far away. Because if from where he was shooting to right about here was, what, 400 yards? Something like that. I mean, that's kind of a heavy shot already. Up there, I mean, that has to be, fuck, I don't know. That has to be fucking crazy. So, let's take a little dude, see if we can put him out here somewhere. And let's find this McDonald's. And let's see if we can get an angle on this. It's not very far up at all. Where's this car at? Where's this car at? No. I thought, okay, let's we got to go back. Because I'm a little lost here. And watch this shit. Yeah, Shell gas station, McDonald's right across the street. All right, what are we looking at here? Because this is an angle he couldn't hit. And I know it's the point of this whole thing is that's an angle he couldn't hit. So are we behind the McDonald's? I think we're behind it. Yeah, we're back here. Okay, so that car was parked right there. Yeah, okay. It was parked right here. And that looks like the same white car. Oh, it sucks. Okay, so the angle to the Mandalay Bay is non-existent. There's not a fucking chance in hell of that being a thing. Let's see what we got here. So there's the Mandalay Bay. So you think about it, man. 200 wing. That's crazy. That 200 wing. This was his line of fire. And then there's Convention Center. It's Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Yeah. I wonder if the Grant Cardone shit was happening at the Convention Center or if it was happening in the inside Mandalay Bay. I wonder. So if he was in the 200 wing, I mean, let's get right under it. This is your field of fire. I mean, the concert's quite a ways out from this 200 wing. If we look at the, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We look at the, because there's the, okay, so there's Tropicana Avenue. How do I kill? Oh, that's how I kill it. Okay, that's how we do that. 200 wing ends like right about here. How much distance is that going to add to the shooting? And there's absolutely no fucking key on this thing to figure that out. Because from here to here, like I said, I think it's 400 yards or something like that. You're going to add probably what, another 200 to 400 onto that? That's going to be a tough shot, man. So what the fuck were you shooting at? What did you want to shoot at? What was the idea here of what you wanted to aim for? This is about as close as we're going to get. You know, I mean, you get the valet exit, and you got a McDonald's, a liquor store. Oh, shit. Panda Express? What is this thing? Laughing Jackalope Bar and Grill, permanently closed. Don't know if it's open at that time or not. Now, I don't remember if we can probably figure that out, though. Let me see if I can figure this out. Let's see. I need a floor plan for the Mandalay Bay. Okay, so the 200 wing, yeah, that's what I thought. It's so the stairwell is facing, let's see, south. Okay, so yeah, stairwell is actually facing north on that one. Well, north, or no, it's what the fuck is wrong with this key on this thing? Hold on a sec. It's a TripAdvisor website for some reason. Let's see if we can put this in. Did that really say what I thought it said? Let's say floor 32 floor plan, floor 62 layout. All right, so you get the what's fucking with me is this is north. Okay, so this is north. That's the 300 wing. Right? Yeah. So yeah, so he was in, this area. So we're looking at the 200 wing. So it'd be the opposite. All right. So it'd be the opposite. So, okay, that kind of fucks up what I was thinking. But all right. Cool story, bro. So he would have been up there. And since he wants adjoining rooms, he would have definitely had a view of all of this to a point. But his adjoining room would have been on this side over here. So let me see. Oops. What the fuck? I didn't want that. What the fuck, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? I just lost my shit. Yeah, it fucking just took me out of my area here. Oh, man. All right. Back to this. It's late. I'm getting tired. I'm forgetting how to do things. So let's see, where are we? Where the fuck are we? Okay, there's the McDonald's. There's the 200 wing. All right, this is kind of where I want to be, but I want to be a little closer here. So his adjoining room would have been on this side. And he would have been shooting over there at the concert. If we're talking about the concert, we're talking about over there. You would have been shooting through this if you wanted to hit anything over here. So that sign was not in the way. It doesn't look like. It looks like sign would only be in the way if he was aiming at the pillars, which there's no reason to do that. What is this over here? What is this? Psychic readings. Okay, yeah. I don't think he's shooting at the psychics or the souvenir out. What is this? Desert Oasis. Oh, okay, so this is Desert Oasis. To be honest with you, I didn't think that's where that was. I didn't even realize where Desert Oasis was. Just being honest. Self-reporting myself. So that's a long ways out, dude. That's a lot further. That's a fuck ton further. But obviously, yeah, it's not. The sign wouldn't impede it because he said any floor. He didn't give a shit what floor it was. Which, okay, if he doesn't care what floor it is. But the problem is with the floor plan, the problem I have with that is it does kind of matter, right? Because at some point, the palm trees are going to be in your way as far as this goes. And considering he was looking out windows and all this sort of scoping shit out, that matters. But if he knew that the suites that he was being given, the Vista suites or whatever that they hold for the high rollers, were at higher floors, then he could have said, yeah, I want a Vista suite. I want it at any floor. Don't give a fuck. Just give me one of those suites. Now, he could have known, because obviously he's not going to get some at the top floor because he's not He's not doing the Four Seasons, so he's not going to get the top floors. I don't know where the Four Seasons ends exactly, so there might be a certain number of floors that he actually had access to just because of the type of suite that they were going to give him, being a high roller, which, I don't know, could have been somewhere in here. It may not have been a lower floor. The lower floors, up to 20 or something like that may have been completely something they weren't going to give him, which would explain why he just didn't give a fuck. And the palm trees weren't going to be an issue at that point. Signs obviously not an issue unless he's shooting at a dirt lot, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless he's going to be shooting at people that are running. But what's interesting, to me at least, and again, this is my theoretical conspiracy, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is, again, he's got a gas station right there. And he can definitely hit that gas station. Can he hit the pumps, though? I'm not too sure about that. He might not be able to. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, the sign's in the way, for sure. Pillars in the way, obviously. But yeah, could have hit the gas station. You had, you had a Shell gas station here you could have knocked out. That's crazy. I mean, again, it's just my personal conspiracy behind all this, because the other thing that I thought that was a very real possibility in my head is obviously you have a gas station here. And in there you had the Tropicana, which he was trying to get a room in, that was actually overlooking, the concert, which the gas station in between that concert. Again, if he wanted to mess with this gas station and he had all this stuff to do it, I know these gas stations have safety stuff, involved with fires and shit like that. But, if Tannerite, I don't know, man, could have done some fucking damage. Could have done some heavy fucking damage. And like I said, it's possible that the original idea wasn't to hit those, it was to hit the other gas station down here. But why? Why put yourself at that much of a disadvantage if the target was this area here? It's just one of those things that doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage, because from this area here, obviously, it's a lot closer. He's going to probably do a lot more damage to the people in the venue, instead of just lobbing fucking shells from way the fuck over there, man. I mean, I don't know how heavy of a shot that is, but damn. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a way on this to find distance. So I have no idea what the distance is from up there at the 200 wing to here. Anyway, okay. So the car, this fucking car. We know where it's at. We know exactly where it's at. Let's see. Let's skip down here a little bit. That's not where I meant to go, but it's got to be close. Pinball Museum, I've been there. The owner of that place, fuck me, dude. He was not nice to me, man, when I was in there. I was like, bro, I donated to keep that place in business at one point. And yeah, he was not friendly. was like, damn, man. Okay, so we know where the car was. Obviously, the car can't be hit from. Obviously, this car could not be hit in that spot. In this spot. Oh, someone's over here taking pictures. Obviously, the car can't be hit here from where he was shooting, especially not on the side that it was hit, because it was hit from this direction over here. I know you can see it from here, but dude, up against that building, I greatly doubt you're going to be able to see the Mandalay Bay from there. And especially on that side of the car that it was hit. Is it possible? To me, it seems like the only possible way this shit went down, if it went down in that way, if it's legit, that's actually a bullet hole in the car.
Just want this
Yeah, because there's no way.
night to be over.
You guys check the cars?
Yeah, I checked them over in that lot. I saw nothing. This one looks like it's been hit.
So, if legit, if it's been hit, I mean, could this have been someone that ran? You know, I mean, is that bullet damage on the side? And if it is, like, did this person somehow get out of the venue and take off? And if so, why'd you come here?
Roll 017. 017.
You know, why'd you come to this area here? Was this person driving by the Mandalay Bay when all this was going down and got? I mean, that makes a little bit of sense, right? Because they were going southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard, and during the shooting, and this car actually did get hit. And again, we could probably find it in the footage. I don't know, but if it did get hit, then I wish she would elaborate. I wish the video was better, man. I wish the quality of this was better. I'd like to see if it's like one shot, two shots. It looks like it might be something right behind the tire, but then again, that could be molding. But yeah, if this thing was fucking it could have been driving by the venue. But the problem is, why'd you come here? Why'd you park your car here? Like, this kind of looks like a local. It doesn't look like, I mean, because it's just the shit in the window and stuff. Like, you know, why'd you bring that all to Vegas? That's weird.
Please advise on the area channels that you have SWAT snipers that are just.
So the only thing I can think of is that this person, limo parking, they got limousines going to McDonald's. That's crazy. Or liquor store. Well, it's, you know what? There's probably a limo company that actually stocks up its bullshit. This liquor store. It's probably why it's there. It's the only thing I can think of. But like, yeah, dude. I mean, this guy could have been driving by the venue. It's the only scenario I can make sense of that, if that is legit a bullet strike that she's looking at. And they happen to be driving by the venue and somehow stopped here for some reason. I don't know why they would stop here. Maybe they left some people at the venue and they stopped here to I don't know, to go back and get them. Maybe somebody got transported to the hospital that they were with and they ran back to the venue to go find them or something. I don't know. Or they're hanging out with them over there by an ambulance or something. I don't know. I don't understand why this car's here with supposed bullet damage. I don't know. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Thanks for the comment, man. I'm thoroughly interested in this. This is something. But anyway, so
East of the Mandalay Bay, we have some patrol guys with rifles maneuvering towards us. Guys, I noticed on this channel we have SWAT snipers east of the Mandalay Bay with rifles. SWAT snipers east of the Mandalay Bay with rifles.
That's not what he said, but okay. He said people with rifles coming at us. She added that context in there. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. I didn't really plan much for this. I kind of wanted to go over those comments a little bit because they seem pretty thought out and everything. And I wanted to see exactly what that had. And plus, I saw that India thing today, and I don't know, man. AI, dude, people AI generating the Vegas stuff. That's weird. That's just strange. Anyways, I'm out of here. Everyone stay safe. See you on the next one.